What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joe, and this is the Officer Jacksonby Gaming and Sports Studios. Welcome to Madden 22 this week, as we are taking on the Indianapolis Colts, as we are playing as the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, so before we get going into this game this week, I wanted to show this. I know I had mentioned it several times earlier this year, but the players ready to negotiate. I said what the game plan was is if I couldn't keep them on the team, then I couldn't use them next season when Madden 23 comes out. We've got one crazy thing going on right here at the front. Tyrann Mathieu not interested in playing with us. I throwed some money at him, but not interested in playing with him. You can see his age. He's going to be 30 years old next year. So, I mean, not that I think that's going to bother him by no means, but, hey, is what it is. Richie Incognito, we did not want back. You can see his age as well. We're probably not going to be bringing him back as well, so no big worries there. Leonard Fournette not interested in playing with us again or as well, so kind of a bummer there. I might have to overrule that one. I really don't know yet. It's really just depends on you guys how y'all come in and let me know what you think there. I mean, I don't know. It's still a game at the end of the day, so we shall see, of course. But there are other players out there that are LSU-minded players that we could, use as needed if we feel like we need to. He has done a really good job for us this year, and there's A.J. Cole as the punter. I'm not really too concerned on them. I'm not really focusing on those guys too much, so. As long as we have a decent punter, I'm okay. Mark Ingram is somebody we brought in here just a few weeks ago to kind of even out some of our fatigue and injuries. Marquise Goodwin as well. We brought him in later in the season. Probably not going to hang on to these guys either. As you can see, we haven't negotiated with them. Kawan Alexander, we're going to negotiate here with him right now. At this point in the game, I'm just trying to keep a couple guys. I'm just throwing some money at them, just kind of get them to offer or just get them accept. So Kawan Alexander will be staying with us as well. Al Woods getting a little up in the age there. Not too worried about bringing him back. So it's just kind of, it's one of them things, like if I could get him for 1 year, maybe. So we don't even have the cap room, as you can see. We've had so many of those move around, something that I've got to pay a little closer attention to next year coming into the game. So we brought in several guys, and we have a ton of injured people. So, it's part of it. You'll see me here kind of play with it, see if I can get him to accept. And, of course, it's just basically not letting me do anything for him. So, it's basically like, nope, sorry. It ain't happening, So we did wind up submitting him one, but I don't think it was right, and I think it was kind of glitched out somehow or another. So next up on the list is Russell Gage Jr., receiver. I'm not too awful worried about getting some of these guys because, there's plenty of new rookies coming in, and I think I'm going to kind of focus on some of those guys. So I'm not too awful worried about that either. That's just going to be kind of up for grabs when we get there into the next season. Daniel Carson, the kicker, not really worried about him. Gerald McCoy, as you can see, this guy is a lot older in age. Not going to be bringing him back. Ethan Pocket here for our center. We've also submitted him. Some of these, like, wait a game or two, and they'll come back, and so they'll either accept it or not accept it. So, anyway, it's no big deal. Kevin Minter, up at the age a little bit. We're not going to bring him back either. I believe this was somebody that was on the team already. I'm not going to be concerned about him. Several of these guys are, being treated that way. As you can see, some of these have offers already submitted to them. So, that's what we're going to be looking at there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of drop that in. So I said that it was something we were going to pay attention to. So there it is. All right. So this week against the Colts, we are already in the playoffs. So I don't want to get anyone injured. So as you can see, I am shifting around some guys to be on the backup. As you already probably know, this is a NFL LSU team. Basically, I went in and found every LSU player that I could afford and put on this team, and I did that. Unfortunately, we've done really good with these guys, but everybody's been getting really tired, and the fatigue has been a major issue playing on all Madden. So, I've come in here and I basically move a bunch of guys around. I'm not going to show you everybody, but basically I take and put all the backups in as much as possible, and that way maybe it'll give me a game or two before the playoffs that we will be live streaming, by the way. So definitely want to hang out with us there and check that one out when it comes up. So we're going to be playing these every week as the same way as the Raiders are in real life. If the Raiders do get into the playoffs, which is still possible, then we will play it alongside them as well. But most likely, if it don't go their way, we will go ahead and be submitting these games pretty quick. So we're already in the playoffs, so we were just sitting here waiting on the Raiders to either get in or get out, one of the two. So basically, that's going to do that, and on to your feature today, which is your game, the Colts against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, welcome to the Colts versus the Las Vegas Raiders. As you can see, the Las Vegas Raiders in the hunt there, really close. In this game, we actually do wind up beating the Colts here in this game, and we go to 10-6. So have a pretty good record for the most part. I'm pretty pleased with it. This game is, I'm just going to run through most of it because it's our backups playing. I'm not really trying to get my starters rested up, and I'm trying to make sure nobody gets injured. Further injured, should I say. So that's what's up with that. The real-life Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders played today. Colts and the Raiders almost tied this up, and it ran down to the last 2 seconds in the game, and with the Raiders kicking a field goal and winning that one 23-20. Heck of a game. Much better game going on in the AFC area up there, though, with the Chiefs and the Bengals. Go check that game out. That was a very good game. The Bengals wind up beating Cincinnati here by a field goal. So that was also a game that went right down to the wire as well. So a couple good games going on today. And, this is just those moments to where those, the division leaders, they're just clinging on, and those other groups trying to clinch those wild card playoffs hopes alive. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this little segment here. I'm just going to speed through most of this game for you today, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But anyway, the next game up, we'll basically do the same thing and let you check it out. But stay tuned because in a few weeks we will be going live with the playoffs. As I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek that we will be playing the Jaguars in the playoffs for the first week there. So anyway, thanks for watching today. I appreciate everybody. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't yet, so you can keep up with me and follow along with the season. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching today, and I will catch you next time.